Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, I thought all my macros got reset. I was about to be like, oh no. Did I save this one? Maybe I didn't. Ooh, somebody got an ice mail dragon. I saved this. Oh, they're new. Or should I not have it on there? Oh, there it is. Saltstone. Yep. Ooh, nice. There we go. Alright, set. Ooh. Holy crap. Alright, so I need Saltstone macro over. There we go. Oh, what's going on, everybody? We're just over here at the Saltstone farm, just farming with a couple of buddies. We're over here in the 4 stack, and it makes this farm go by really fast. Hey, what's up, Ela? So we're gonna, yeah. How about you? Kind of wanted to go over a couple of things, kind of a couple ideas for some videos that I got coming up. Everybody voted in that obviously everybody wants to see Legion 100 runs next, so I'm going to start working on the dungeon for Legion that I'm going to be doing. Uh, Pretty sure that I'm either going to do Dark Heart or Lower Karazhan. Not quite sure today, but that's probably the one that I'm going to end up doing. I'm probably going to start out with Dark Heart. And then, what kind of questions you got? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, and then so I switched over to I'm on Storm Rage with one of my mains now, and if anybody is over on Storm Rage, you're more than welcome to join. I'm gonna start an economy guild over there, so we can kind of have like a little farming group and a community over there. If anybody wants to do any farms, kind of like what we're doing right now, we'll have a nice little group together, and you guys can get in contact with me that way and all kinds of fun stuff. So, somebody got the barbaric belt patterns. Nice. Yeah, that is nice. Nice drop. Oh, gotcha. What kind of questions you got for farming? What are you running into? Because really and truly, I'm just doing old world farms right now just to try to bring up some of the transmog that I need on this server, and then I'm just waiting for the daily quests and world quests to reset so that I can finish up getting flying. I need to eat bear tartar. Ooh, damn. A bunch of people over here. Alright. That's what they. Turn it back. Oh. Yeah, a decently full-size group going on. Couple druids. Organ. Yeah, so Ela, if this helps at all, I've been having a bunch of people ask. So one of my videos that I'm about to put out, hopefully in the next day or two, it's gonna be kind of like a, almost like a noob's guide to, gold making, gold farming. I'm gonna kind of cover like a bunch of basic stuff, and then we're gonna turn that into kind of like a series that I progress on and start at the basics and just walk you through everything all the way up to the more intricate stuff that I'm doing. Kind of help lay more of a foundation for everything that you need to expect. Yeah, Fins, nice. How long did it take you to hit that 500k? That's a nice increase right there. How many boosts are you at? Anything nice? Oh, that's really cool looking little transmog. Heads of spider venom. Guy's always over here. Just the longer you're over here, the better chance you gotta get in some Saltstone gear. Very nice. What do you run? What are you using to do the boosts? I think mine's a warrior that I use. Yeah, outlaw rogues are really strong doing that. Very nice. Also, Ila, I don't know how long you've been trying to gold farm, but right now is kind of a rough time in like pretty much any economy, um, any server that you're on, just because kind of the end of the expansion stuff's dwindling down. So a lot of the stuff you're going to see now is you're going to see like um, material cells, anything that's related to transmog crafting or old mounts. That stuff will still sell. Um, pet the pet and mounts are going to be really big right now. Like I said, like the transmog, kind of like what we're going for here. Not all of these sell, but like some of them, like Blade of Misfortune, you can see it's a decently high transmog, all that kind of stuff. That's what you're going to want to start kind of focusing on for the end of the expansion, unless you're doing like what Finn's is talking about, where he's doing the freehold boost. So if you can't do the freehold boost, that's what I would kind of focus on, is do some stuff with professions, um, with Mythic Nilotha getting opened up. The potions have seen an increase. With the rep, you you can sell contracts again for profit. A lot of stuff like that. Yeah, Fins, I really enjoy I enjoy the uh, visions, but sorry. Yeah, Ogremar is actually my favorite of the two. You just need to make sure that it works on your server. You just need to do a little research and see whether or not, coarse leather, dredge leather, stuff like that sells well on your server, how much is selling, all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you need to look at before you jump into kind of a new area with Yeah, I'll definitely put in some kind of more specific farms for sure. Yeah, so if you skinned a couple for a little while and then it sold pretty quickly, then I would do one more small test on your server, do it for like an hour or two, see if it sells again that quickly. If it does, then I would just continue farming it like that. It means you're going to have a pretty consistent income then. That's what I would do. Unfortunately, on my servers, dredge leather and coarse leather sell for pretty crap prices. There's other stuff that I can do to make more. think I've done like maybe this is the longest time that I've ever done Saltstone without ever getting like an actual drop from it. Normally it's pretty decent. Yeah, that's always fine. Ask away. So you're doing the are you doing the corrupted zone dredge farm at the wargs in the Vale? Or where are you farming the leather? Because that's a really good area if you're not doing that area. Oh boy. My inventory's full. Yeah, stick with the Vale. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a really, really solid spot. The only reason I don't do it as much anymore is because my main skinner I did alchemy and jewel crafting instead. So that's the main reason why I haven't done as much of it. Buzzard wing. What in the world is a buzzard wing selling? Oh, let's jack the price up. Got really selling for that. Oh, no. Buy back the Azara Veil. Oof, that'd have been a big uh-oh. Alright, well, I'm just gonna learn the ones that I want real quick. Huh, getting cold. Let's see. Alright, send a bunch of this crap over. Bunch of this is left over from some other transmog farms that I did the other day. Does not take me long to get my bags and bank all in a mess. we go. We will. Oh, look at this guy here. Yep, that. Alright. And back to the grind. Oh, stop it. You're gonna die. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. I keep looking out with my buddy here. Kirby is on my server, and he's like always looking to farm it. So helps a lot. Hmm. Yeah, so if you get the big big high end transmogs like that are always great. Just don't expect to see a turnaround quick. Hey, you may get lucky and sell some. Normally my bigger transmogs like that, like some of the stuff that I make on my Tailor, anything that's over like 20 to 30k for transmog, if it actually is a sought after transmog, I have a couple of things that that'll sell one or two a month, what I would say, which is still really good. You'll make your gold back for buying the recipe really quickly. Just take into consideration it's not going to be an immediate return on investment. Yeah, see those kind of things you can farm stuff like that, but I'll tell you, man, you got to be pretty lucky to get some of those. A lot of those higher end ones that I haven't been able to farm up myself, I just buy them because I'll see return on investment like that one right there. If I were to buy, I just looked it up on Storm Rage where I'm at. I can buy the plans for 50k, and then the helm sells for 79 to 80. I'm assuming it's still going to be for a profit, but I'm also assuming that it's selling for 79 to 80. It's probably still a solid 40k in materials at least. So it's just an investment. I have all the enchants that I have on my other druid because I still sell old world enchants very well. All right. There's very there's very few that I just won't buy if I know that I can eventually see my return on my investment. I'm waiting right now. I think about the only one that I have left on my Tailor that I need to get um, that makes a decent profit is the Star Belt. But that's because that one's a really hard pattern to get, and most servers that I'm on are selling it for for like 500k plus. So I'm not willing to part with that much right now. That would be a long-term investment. I'm trying to save up as much as I can. Yeah, but so this one right here, if you get in on this farm and you can find a group like this one goes really fast. and the group collectively as a whole can make a lot of gold. So I know if you guys are interested, I know that you majority of people on the channel voted in that they wanted to see Legion for my next 100 runs. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna do, let's see, what Legion. So I'm gonna start off with probably Darkheart and do 100 runs, and then I will probably go either to Eye of Azara, Return to Karazhan, or Maw of Souls after that. I'll probably start off with Darkheart. And one thing I am going to do different now that I can do it on here. Uh, yeah, this is Saltstone. Sorry about that, Fins. Yeah, so this is Saltstone Cave. It's right here down on the southeast side of Thousand Needles. There's a little cave right here you can come in. So now back to what I was saying is that since I can stream on here now, what I'll do is I will stream my 100 runs and then obviously make a collective video at the end kind of going over all of our loot for the 100 runs, but then you guys can, you know, tune in, we can hang out, and while I'm doing my 100 runs of all the dungeons, will make it a lot more interesting and bearable for me to kind of talk to you guys while I'm doing my hours and hours of 100 runs, because I'm assuming the Legion dungeons are gonna probably take a lot longer than just kind of blasting through and mass pulling everything. So, which you can still do with Legion, but it's not as much as you can the, you know, like classic dungeons and stuff like that. Because Darkheart and Eye of Azara for sure. Eye of Azara is probably the better of the ones that you can do right now. I know for sure after the testing that I've done that you can get more raw gold doing Eye of Azara, even if you don't have skinning. If you have skinning, you can make a lot more. Now, obviously, that's stuff that you have to put up on the AH, and I know not everybody likes doing that, but it sells pretty quick. Oh, we're gonna have Mage Weave and Silk Cloth for days after this. All right. Chant Weapon, Demon Slaying. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Elemental Remit. That's 4K sale average. Apparently it's going for 11K right now on my server. Not that it'll actually sell for that. I'll be happy to see 8 out of that 11. But still, that's a nice drop. Still, we're going for one of the big daddy drops in here. I think the Saltstone on Storm Rage still sells for a lot. US. Yeah, I was, because I was actually just talking earlier. I'm on Storm Rage US, and I was gonna start a economy guild so that we can kind of have like farming groups and everything like that. Probably gonna do it here within the next week. So if anybody watching wants to get in, just let me know during my streams. We'll send you an invite on Storm Rage. Dang, if only transmog sold faster, we'd have no gold issues. Look at that. It says my gold per hour is 22K. Oh well. Guess if you sit there and post it or spam chat, you could probably get stuff to sell a little bit faster. It's not really worth doing that. Oh, looks like we're about to lose the group, so I'm gonna head on out. Let's see. We'll head out of the dungeon here, or the cave here. All right. Oop. We got an amount. Ooh. That not worth that. I'll get a nice little sell. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. So that was just a quick little gold farm stream. So just keep an eye out. I'll probably get on tonight, a little bit later, and we will start working on the 100 runs video. So I'll do that. Also keep an eye out, like I said, Isla and Fins. I'm gonna do a kind of a starting noob's guide for gold farming. Kind of gonna go over a little bit more of kind of the concepts of the different things that I've been talking about, just so I can help you guys like lay a foundation for everything that you need to know to get started, so that you're not solely focusing on one thing more than the other. So going to be putting that out. Also going to be kind of covering upcoming stuff that I think that you need to start focusing on to prepare for the Shadowlands release. And we're also going to be going over Shadowlands, like the profession changes. I'm going to cover a bunch of stuff about that, what I think you need to kind of prepare for Shadowlands as well. So those are just a couple of videos that are going to be coming out pretty soon, so keep an eye out. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, I will see you guys probably later tonight, probably around maybe like 7 or 8ish. So I'll see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.